Thursdays. Check in, check in, check in. Don't know the tingle. Elemental to the world. Bath About TV. Hip Hop Thursdays. I don't have my intro lined up this week, but you know how it goes. I'm working on some new things for the intros. Big up to all the subscribers. Big up to all the viewers, listeners. Apologies. Apologies for last week's show. I didn't have a Hip Hop Thursdays last week, so I must apologize for that, and just so you guys know, the timing for this particular show, the Hip Hop Thursdays, because of the fact that they're not, there might not be as many subscribers or viewers or people that check in on the channel following hip hop. So this show will be a lot slower, I think, to come off the ground as opposed to yesterday, the Wheel Up Wednesdays. I figure most people that are on the channel are definitely into Sound Clash and definitely into dancehall and reggae. Saying that to say that today's show definitely doesn't have a cutoff point. Sometimes the show might be short, 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It all depends on the vibes and what the current topics are for that week. Like for this week, there's a lot of drama. You know what I mean? We got Jay-Z facing allegations. We've got Remy Ma and Papoose in their drama, which I'm definitely not going to waste too much time on. Right? Because we're not going to turn this channel into a drama channel. But at the same time, it is hip-hop news and we are willing to cover that. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, I think we can move into this evening's show. And first of all, I'd like to mention that this and every Friday, you can catch Elemental Sound, that's myself, Sima and the family, at Greatness Bar. And that's located just off of Kentish Road in St. John's, right? Especially for hip-hop lovers, because we do play a good amount of hip-hop at the Greatness Bar, right? But of course, we're selectors, we're DJs, so we play for whoever is at the venue at the time. There's been nights where I've had to, spread my wings and dig in that soca crate and dig in that calypso box, because that's not really my flavor still. But I have the strappings for the clappings, you know what I mean? Say? So then they're both. But at the same time, yeah, Greatness Bar, and it's an early vibes, it's not a late vibes, right? So it kicks off anytime from about 7, 8 and shuts down definitely before 12 o'clock. Most of the time by about 11 o'clock, we out of there, right? So every Friday, Elemental, Greatness Bar, just off of Kentish Road. If you need the location, you want to know where it is, see the number, 268-785-8505. Special good day to you, Luke Jenkins. Big up, big up. Welcome to the Hip Hop Show. This is very much different from last night. If you checked in last night was dancehall, reggae, and sound system culture Wednesdays. Wheel Up Wednesdays. But tonight is Hip Hop Thursdays, so we're about to get into some stuff. I'm just giving some early information. So again, Sima, the Elemental family, eventually will have artists and sounds passing through. Pennsylvania in the house. Glad to have you. Welcome to the show. Is it your first time checking in? Welcome. Glad to have you. And we also have Mount Zion every other Sunday. This is at Fry's Beach, located at St. Mary's Parish here in Antigua. I'm located right here in Antigua, Luke, so you know how that go, right? But I will be in New York in March, as I will be playing for an event, and I also have a lot of interviews lined up for Bath About TV. So we're gonna touch New York for maybe 7, 8, 9 days the most, and then come back to Antigua, and then we'll be back in New York, hopefully around June, July. But I can't miss World Bash, so we'll see what happens, right? So once again, big up Mount Zion and the family. You could catch them at Fry's. That's next event will be at the 22nd of December. The first one was Sunday just gone on the 8th. So we're skipping out this week. This Sunday, there'll be no event. And then the 22nd, just before Christmas, we should continue. So we'll be out at Fry's Beach again. Now again, this one also is an early event, so it doesn't clash with anything you have planned later in the evening. All right, so that'll be approximately 12 p.m. midday till about 6 7 p.m. in the evening. If anybody knows Fry's Beach or you know the setup, you know you have the hotels on either side of the beach, so we can't be making noise late in the night. You know how that goes. And Mount Zion system, it makes noise. Alright, let's get into some news. So, first of all, of course, we had the allegations thrown at Jay-Z this week. I'm going to read the article. It's here from NBC News and shed some light on what's going on in this Jay-Z accusation situation. So here goes. And this article was written by Chloe Mellis on December 8th, right? Jay-Z, the star rapper and entrepreneur whose real name is Sean Carter, was accused in a lawsuit on Sunday of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000, allegedly along with Sean Diddy Combs. And you know, Puff Daddy is in his situation. It's just getting deeper and deeper and deeper. I think we had 3 new allegations just dropped yesterday or the day before in regards to Puff Daddy and his situation. I'm not even going to waste time on Puff Daddy, to be honest, because there's 1,000 channels out there talking about it. But again, it is part of hip hop news, so I'm just going to touch it quickly, right? The anonymous accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, said the assault happened when she was driven to an MTV Music Video Awards after party. The federal lawsuit was originally filed in October in the Southern District of New York, listing Combs as a defendant. It was refiled Sunday to include Jay-Z, aka Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z. So we're waiting to see what happens with that. You know, Jay-Z has come out and refuted these claims, separated himself very quickly from these allegations, and had his lawyers write a statement definitely trying to clear his name immediately. And just in case you're wondering, in regards to Jay-Z, this has nothing, no, not nothing, it has not affected his relationship with the NFL. Just a moment. NFL Commissioner Roger Godwell has made a statement saying that, you know, in the wake of these allegations, it doesn't affect anything with Rock Nation or their relationship with the league, especially in regards to overseeing the halftime show. So, a good look for Jay-Z for now, you know, but again, we're just gonna have to see what happens, yeah? Let's move on to 50 Cent has some new music coming. It won't be a new album, but he has hinted that he's in the lab cooking up some new shit. And I'm gonna give y'all some information on some new sorry about that. Gonna give y'all some information on some new albums and some new singles that are doing well. I'm also gonna give you a few more tracks that I've added to my 20 songs of hip hop that have no chorus. Alright, very quickly. Now, yesterday it seems as though Remy Ma started up this controversy when she made some claims that Papoose was having an affair with a boxer by the name of Clarissa Shields. That was yesterday. Very quickly it escalated. Then Papoose apparently demanded a divorce, from what I'm seeing, claiming that she cheated repeatedly. So now everything's starting to come to the light. But the most amazing part is that people were bashing Remy Ma, saying she was the cheater. She was supposedly going around with Easy the Block Captain. We're gonna get into some battle rap in a little bit. But she's finally broken the silence, and it's amazing to see the she's actually claiming that Papoose can't keep up with all that drama. I ain't much, but just know their stuff is now in the open, it's now in the public, so the speculating is kind of becoming a thing of the past. We can now see where that relationship is clearly going, and it ain't going nowhere. So the husband and wife of hip hop, so to speak, as they were referred to, is a thing of the past. We can definitely say the nail is in the coffin with that relationship, right? Quando Rondo has been sentenced to 3 years in prison as he pled guilty to his drug charge that he was facing. Foodie! Big up. You never out. Enough respect, Foodie. Glad to have you on the line, man. What's up? Yeah, boy, the thing with Remy Ma and Papoose is too much for me. It's too much. And to be honest, there's so many other channels talking about it that we gonna discuss some other shit over here. You know what I mean? But unfortunately for Quando Rondo, he's gonna be gone for 3 years. Most interestingly, after he serves that 3 years in jail, he comes out and he has to serve another 3 years on probation. He also has to pay a $40,000 fine. So the bad part for him is he go into jail for 3 years, and then when he comes out, he still has to do another 3 years. So he got like 6 years of no freedom, basically. With his probation, I don't know if the stipulations will allow him to perform, record videos, still hit the studio, I don't know. But Quando Rondo is gonna be quiet for a minute. Little Durk, we ain't gotta talk about. He's sunk himself deeper. The feds just slapped a new charge on Little Durk, claiming that there was another murder for hire, excuse me. So he's, to me, Durk is gone. Durk is gonna be lost in the system. Sorry for him. And let's move on to something else. Hold on, let me see what I got in there. In the kitty here. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the list of songs with no chorus. I'm just gonna recap some of them. Let me recap. Let me go back in my notes. So we were looking at the 20 hip hop songs with no chorus. And funny enough, as soon as I finished recording that live, and maybe a day or two afterwards, yeah. Quando, I fuck with Quando. Like, I think his energy is authentic, and he's honest, and I'm honest. I'm real, so I can relate to that. So you know, I hope he sees it through. You know, yeah, free Quando. But let's get back to the list. So as I finished the 20 songs I was doing on the live, I realized there was two. Is it two? I think there was two. There was 2 or 3 that I had forgotten, that I overlooked and didn't include in the list. And then there was 2 that got released like a couple days after. And I was like, well, you see, my show was on the right track. You know what I mean? So, let's recap. So first of all, we had Protect Your Neck for Wu-Tang. We had Eminem, Run Rabbit Run. We had Method Man and Redman, the Rottweiler. We had Cannabis with 100 Bars. Mobb Deep, Trife Life. We had Big L with The Heist. We had Biggie with Story to Tell. We had Warren G and Nate Dogg, Regulate. We had Slick Rick, Children's Story. These are all tracks, hip-hop tracks with no chorus. This is my research and my knowledge. Because a lot of these, like, how can you do research? You can't. It's either you know or you don't, right? There's no website to go to that's going to tell you. Well, you guys can Google it and tell me if you know, but I'm giving you my list. This live and the live before is going to be legendary because this is my list and I don't see anybody else with a list. Alright, moving right along. So, Slick Rick's Children's Story, right? Then we had, this is an exclusive, and I can't believe I forgot this one, Black Rob, the answer to Children's Story, which was Thug's Story, right? There could have been a chorus there, but I don't think there was. Then we had Three Peat by Lil Wayne. We also had Lil Wayne, Dr. Carter. That's 2 for Lil Wayne. We have Prodigy, Keep It Thorough. And you know, niggas used to kill that instrumental, Keep It Thorough. That's an original hip hop, classical instrumental beat for freestyles, right? If you don't know it, dig it up. Take a listen, and then you'll just picture other rappers on that same beat. Classical beat. Keep it thorough. Prodigy. Then we move on to Nas, Rewind. More recently, Johnny P's Caddy, J. Cole, Benny the Butcher, Cannabis, Second Round Knockout, DMX, Crime Story, LL Cool J, 54321, and then recently added to the list, we have Fabulous, Selfish. Oh, fire, 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 fire bars. Hard. And then he hit us with another one, Snooze. No choruses on this shit, right? Fabulous, Selfish, Fabulous, Snooze. People said Fabio Foreign was falling off. I kinda agreed with their perspective. And then he went and dropped Jason's Plan. Hard, no chorus. That was the one that I peeped right after I did the live 2 weeks ago when I gave the original list of 20. Then I was browsing through YouTube and there it popped up, Jason's Plan. Took a listen to it, I was like, damn, this shit got no chorus. Another one. Yeah. Then there was another new one. And this one is hard. 38 Special. 38 Special and Graph. Rock, paper, scissors. Fire. Fire. That's the hip hop I crave. That shit right there, that's the hip hop I crave. That track is hard. You don't know it? Go check it out. Yeah, so those are the ones. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Graph, he got I think the very end of the Rockefeller days, because I noticed when like in that video for Rock, Paper, Scissors, he has on his Rockaway chain. And then I was trying to remember, I was like, I don't really remember Graph being a part of the Rockefeller team, but I think he came in just before the split towards the end. So probably he got a chain from Dame, but he spent some fire bars in that track and 38 Special. Like, that shit is hard. I'm telling you. That's in my regular playlist right now. That Jason's Plan. Also in my regular playlist would be Port Antonio, J. Cole. Regular playlist. It's not so fresh. It's like 2 months old, but still in my regular playlist for current hip hop, up to date hip hop that I listen to daily, along with my dancehall and whatever else, right? So we also have J. Cole and T Grizzly. What's it? Blow for Blow. Yeah, Blow for Blow. That's hard. That's hard too. That's in my regular listening category. We also got Ice Cube. Ice Cube, So Sensitive. If you need to understand ATF, you're right. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, man, ATF. I gotta check it though. I gotta check it. Because I thought it could have been ATF that I thought did have no chorus, and when I listened to it, kind of got a chorus, but I could be wrong. That's correct. Storytelling. Well, most of them are like storytelling. But you know, when it comes to storytelling, Slick Rick is the boss, the original storyteller. You know what I mean? Like, I swear I know children's story, probably hook, line, and sinker. You know what I mean? Bars for days. Big up Slick Rick. So, Ice Cube, So Sensitive. That's what I was saying. Yeah, you don't want it. You're right. It doesn't make no sense. You just gotta let it flow. And you know, like when you're really on point, the last thing you want to do is break it for a chorus. So I totally agree with you. Like imagine Nas's Rewind having a chorus. Listen up, Hans. Listen up, Hans. Oh shit. Spit his story backwards. It starts at the end and the bullet goes back in the gun. Bullet holes closing his chest up, a nigga. Now you back to square one. Screaming, shoot, don't please. I put my fifth back on her hip. It's like a VCR rewinding a hits. You know, like, you can't put a chorus in that. The last tapes are wicked. Hard. Hard. Telling you. But, so, Foodie, I need you to check out Ice Cube. Sensitive. So sensitive, sorry. Fire. And if you need to understand the young man of today, all these sensitive niggas, like you say one little thing about them and they fly off the handle, can't manage constructive criticism, don't listen well. Like these sensitive guys, if you listen to that track, Ice Cube breaks it down so well. Speaking of Ice Cube, this is Ice Cube's first album since 2018. I'm gonna give y'all the discography of this legendary hip hop artist. We got America's Most Wanted in 1990. You see that? You see that? The video is hard. He's got a whole new album, right? Called Man Down. Released this year, 2024. I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, but the singles he's released so far are definitely fire. Right? So you got America's Most Wanted, 1990. Death Certificate, excuse me, that was 1991. We got The Predator, 1992. Lethal Injection, 1993. Then there was a little break. Then there was War and Peace 1 and 2, Volume 1 and 2, if you remember. And we got the first one in 1998. We got the second one in 2000. We got Laugh Now, Cry Later, 2006. I personally, Laugh Now, Cry Later, 2006. Raw Footage, 2008 are some of my hardest Ice Cube albums. I don't know what it is about those two. I really like those two. Can't forget Death Certificate and America's Most Wanted too, but those, as the more modern Ice Cube, those are my two favorite albums after 2000. You know, and then you had I Am the West in 2010. We had Everything's Corrupt in 2018, and of course now Man Down 2024. So I would urge you, if you haven't listened to it, to go and take a listen. I haven't listened to it yet, but I know it's fire. Just from So Sensitive, I can see I'm gonna get some grown man bars that I can relate to. Not niggas shooting up the block and shooting up the ops. That's fine, there's a time for that. I respect that category or little section of the hip hop music. I respect it and I do like it at times, but I can't sit down and take that shit in 24/7. Well, I hope so, bro, because Dre just be talking. Dre's been talking for almost 2 decades now. We don't see the detox. The detox is supposed to drop since God knows when, but yeah, but Foodie, Dre been dropping videos and little snippets and singles and collaborations since God knows when, and every time he does, he says, yo, the Detox album is coming. We can't get it yet. I honestly think he just wants to sign out with Dre 2001 being his best project. Some people would argue with that actually and say the Chronic was the better one out of the two, but I think successfully and sales wise and him and Snoop's collaborating and so on, 2001 was the shit. And I don't think he wants to make, I think the pressure is so great on Dr. Dre to make another Chronic 2001 that he's never gonna drop Detox. Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see. I'm telling you, because I don't know. Dre been promising shit since, I think after he sold Beats and got them the $1 billion, Detox was over. See? You see? So he's already probably losing that touch. I didn't even listen to that. I don't even know what's on that. But we gonna see. There is another album, Foodie, another new album. I'm gonna tell you right now. So, Redman has dropped 2 new singles, right? Redman is my boy. These 2 singles are hard. Well, that's crazy. Yes, yes, sir. Muddy Waters 2. Muddy Waters 2 is coming. Let me tell you all about it. So he's got Jersey and Don't Wanna See Me Rich. He's already got 2 videos for those. They're supposed to be singles off of the new album, right? Right here I'm reading from straightofficial.com, and they have Redman set to release Muddy Waters 2. Let's get into it. Redman, the iconic New Jersey rapper, is finally gearing up to release Muddy Waters 2, the long-awaited sequel to his 1996 album Muddy Waters. This upcoming album has been in development for several years. Redman has been hinting at his progress as early as 2011. Fans have eagerly awaited new music since his last project, 3 Joints, in 2020. Now, after years of anticipation and teasers, Muddy Water 2 is on the horizon. Redman kept the excitement alive by dropping singles and music videos that give a taste of what is to expect from the new album. For instance, the track So Cool, which features his signature humor and raw lyricism, was released alongside a visual that showcases scenes from Atlantic City, paying homage to the gritty, nostalgic feel of Muddy Waters. His recent single 80 Bars also delivered a freestyle filled with witty bars, further building hype for the sequel. So you see, these tracks that they're talking about here were previous to Don't Wanna See Me Rich and Jersey. Because I have a feeling those 2 tracks are off of the album. I'm not seeing anything here that says that, but I honestly believe so. And I'm not seeing a release date either. So they're saying hopefully no, they didn't give a date. There is no official release date. So we just gotta wait for that one. That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. Or maybe even a Redman and Method Man album. Speaking of Method Man, Nino and Method Man, that tune is hard too. Nino and Method Man, that tune is fire. With the little sample kinda from MATHOD, man. Yeah, hard. But we'll see what happens. Exhibit also has a new track called Play This at My Funeral. That's hard too. Anyway, let's see if Exhibit has a new album coming actually, because I kind of get that feeling. Let's check Google and see. Okay, see? He does. And it's called Kingmaker. Play This for My Funeral is a single from the album. And it's his first album in 12 years. X to the Z Exhibit, that's right, Foodie. I love my West Coast rap. I'm a real hip hop follower, you see? So I can jump into the shit. Like, you know what I mean? And just catch up. Even if I was out of it for a while, which I never have been. But I'm trying to see if I can see a release date here. Doesn't give a release date, but we can expect Exhibit to drop too. So the only one that's fully dropped is Ice Cube with Man Now. Not sure if there are any other albums that have dropped over the last couple months, but in time as the show improves, you know, yeah, more research will be done and the show can expand a bit more. Alright, so that's it for the singles. That's it for the tracks with no chorus. That's it for the news. Now we're moving into some battle rap. So the first good news is I am now officially a URL member. So as Smack would say, I'm part of the app gang. Yeah, we stepping shit up around here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna recap some of the results from the last URL card or event, right? So let's get up in it. Now there's also one more battle rap event before the year checks out. I'm gonna give you all the information for that too. It's being held by Gates of the Garden and it's going down on December 21st. Right, but before that, we had Bars Over Politics by URL, the Ultimate Rap League, and because I've now signed up, I saw something about Sean Kingston the other day, but it was well before we started. Oh, it was the little charges that him and his mom got for something. Foodie, you heard about that? Him and his mom's was charged for something, some kind of fraudulent something. I can't really remember, so let me not speculate. Last thing I want is about TV in court already. I'm just starting off. But anyway, so we had Wusa versus Bad News. This event went down on November the 5th, right? So now that I'm a part of the app gang, I can tell you what the results are. Yeah, that fraud shit, that scammer shit. Scammer them there. Yeah, that's them guys. Alright, so the poll says, well, the good part about this is I can also vote. So I have my personal scorecard as an app gang member now. So I can vote. My input counts, right? So Bad News took that battle at this current moment is 6,195 votes to 4,916. And that's Wusa with the 4,916, Bad News with the 6,000. So Bad News took that battle, well, according to the app, right? We have Capo Bravado versus Ace Amin. Damn. Capo Bravado's got 3,226 votes, and Ace Amin only received 872. That's surprising because Ace Amin is hard. He goes in, but it's a battle rap. Sometimes you don't have the night that you expect. Sometimes you got the better bars, but the other person has the better performance. Sometimes vice versa. Your cadence is off. Sometimes your bars are hot, you're wicked, and then you fumble, you lose a round. Like, all kind of things affect battle rap. And please look out for the Bar for Bar TV, the Bar for Bar Lyrical League coming soon. And notice it's a lyrical league. It's not a rap league. It's not a DJ league. So we're taking it to different levels to whereas any artist can compete in this initiative that Bar for Bar TV is trying to get off the ground. So look out for it soon, right? We had Tay Rock versus Chef Trey. Chef Trey has 18,166 votes, and Tay Rock has 18,204 votes. So I can't wait to watch this battle, right? Because it must be close. If the votes are that close, the battle must be great. I'm gonna check it out. Definitely. Then we had Rum Nitty versus Real Sick. That's a wicked lineup. And Real Sick has 16,476 votes. And Rum Nitty has 19,654 votes. So that punching must have made a big difference. Rum Nitty's a puncher. He stays punching them bars. You know what I mean? Yeah, some real battle rap shit. I'm glad I got in the app gang. Definitely. We had Hollow the Don versus JC. JC has 23,464 votes. Hollow the Dawn with 10,808. So JC doing very well over Hollow the Dawn there. But I'm wondering if when I vote it affects anything. But I'm also seeing, like, I think the app is very smart. So from what I'm seeing here, it looks like you gotta watch the battle, then you can vote. Because I'm trying to press. Wait, let me see something here. Yeah, I can't put anything on my scorecard until I've actually watched the battle. So, good vibes there, definitely. And it's my first time as part of the app gang, so I'm trying to slowly figure out everything, even look up some old battles that I never got to see, like Tay Rock versus Daylight. I never got to see that battle because at that time the partnership between URL and Caffeine had gone out the window. So to watch the battles, you had to pay for the pay-per-view, and I wasn't at a space where I could do that for every event. So that particular one with Tay Rock and Daylight, I missed it, and the only way you can watch it is on the URL app. You know, some people, they don't like the fact that, you know, Smack and then kind of, you know, took everything off of YouTube and there's no more streams and watching back the battles unless you watch them on the app. But I mean, I think that's actually a good thing, you know, trying to get people to gravitate towards the app and, you know, keep the revenue going for your company. You know, everything can be free. So he gave us a good long run with Caffeine where we were able to watch all the battles for free, for live, sorry, for free, you know, with no charge. So I mean, as I say, all good things come to an end. Free paper born, you know. But we also had the Black Mafia League, and they had their card called Winter Madness. Winter Madness that went down on the 8th of December. So that was recent, and I am hoping that the Black Mafia Battle League, which is run by Calico, I believe, Landslide, and you know, they put together a fire card. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've seen some of the clips. That shit is hype. I can't wait till they upload these battles to YouTube. What battles am I talking about? I'm gonna tell you. So we had A Ward versus J2. We had X Factor versus New Jersey Twerk. We had Ill Will versus Bill Collector. We had Mob 1 versus Tay Rock. T-Rex versus Kitchen Clean. I think some people refer to him as Clean Paper. We had Calico versus Swamp. So Calico is actually battling on his own card. I did see a clip where Swamp had a hard line where he said basically, you paid me for me to kill you on your own shit, you know? So Calico versus Swamp on his own card, because as I said, Black Mafia Battle League is owned and run by Calico from my knowledge. I could be wrong. And then the last and the greatest one that I cannot wait to see is Arsenal versus Murder Mook. And so far I'm hearing 3-0. And I'm hearing that Arsenal stumbled in the second round. And I mean, once you stumble, that's it, you lost. And then from a couple reviews that I've heard from reputable battle artists and also analyzers of the sport have said, you know, first round may be debatable, second round clearly Murder Mook, third round clearly Murder Mook. So I can't wait to watch that battle as well. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hey Luke, what's up? You back in the building? Yeah, I'm just discussing a little battle rap here. So I'm hoping to see the Winter Madness battles put up on YouTube so we can view them. I would want to definitely believe that the pay-per-view is still active. I mean, it's only been 4 days after the event. So definitely don't expect no kind of video to be dropped anytime soon. I personally don't think so. And you know when they drop this card, it's gonna be the early battles first. Yo, Jay, what up? Like you smelt the battle rap. Yeah, I'm in your category right now, bro. So I'm hoping over the next week or two we can definitely get at least the early ones, such as Ill Will versus Bill Collector, Marv 1 versus Tay Rock. They might want to hold the hyper battles, the slightly bigger battles with the bigger names, especially the mainline event, Arsenal versus Murder Mook. I think they gonna hold that till probably next year. We ain't gonna see that shit right now. Jay, boy, have you seen the highlights? People, if you want to see the highlights for Winter Madness, they have a 10 to 15 minute video on, hold on, I'm gonna tell you, Landslide TV. It's 18 minutes, right? It's a nice little highlights of the battles, and trust me, if you check it out, you won't be disappointed. So I'm very excited about looking at those battles. Jay, I'm part of the app gang, bro. I signed up for the URL app. So I was just going through some of the what do you call it? The results for the battles that have passed for the last card that they had. Damn, I closed the window already. My bad. Oh, bars over politics. So I was going through some of the results from that last battle. I think it was November 5th. Yeah, so not too long ago, but still kind of stale. That's kind of old. So finally, last thing for the night, we have the only upcoming card, the final remaining battle rap card for the year, and it's called Greenhouse Effect. It's being put on by Gates of the Garden. Yeah. So Foodie, who's your favorite battle rap artist? Since you're all about gun bars, the Gun Bar King. Is it Tay Rock for you? Dre, did you see? Boy, Dre, I know you followed the game. Did you see what they did to Uncle Ra at Bars Over Politics with him and Hitman Holla? Yeah, that I kind of felt that as a person that covers events and that type of shit. He was put outside, and he asked several times, if he needed a ticket, he was willing to buy a ticket. They embarrassed the guy and put the guy outside. Big up Uncle Ross still, and big up Hip Hop is Real. Knowledge. Yeah. I follow y'all heavy, because I follow battle rap heavy. Yeah, man. Big up Dre Dennis. Don't know. Yeah, they let him in. They let him in, and apparently Hitman Holla, because I was listening to an interview with him, and apparently Hitman Holla just said to him that he couldn't record in the venue. And apparently he was taking people outside to do recordings. And I think when he went outside, they told him he can't come back in. It was something like that. And he wasn't able to get a pass or whatever. But big up to Hip Hop is Real, and big up to 15 Minutes of Fame. Because if it wasn't for those two channels in particular, I would be in the not know for battle rap and certain opinions of the artists themselves. You know what I mean? So Greenhouse Effect, this is going down December 21st. It starts at 4 p.m. I assume that's New Jersey time, because it's in New Jersey. The address is 310 South White Horse Pike, Somerdale, New Jersey. Yeah, that's how it goes though, Foodie. But they've been doing that thing for years, so nobody should be interfering with them. It's kind of like Bar for Bar TV at the Sound Clash. If I pull a sound aside, no matter the promoter in Antigua, and I'm trying to get an interview, they shouldn't be trying to put me outside. That's why it hit for me different, because I'm like, hey, that's what I tried to do. You know what I mean? But it kind of opened my eyes a bit too, to know that this could be a possibility in the future, given the line of work that I do and I'm trying to do. I've got Battle Rap of the Year, for real. Damn. And you know what? I haven't followed all the battles for the year, so I can't really give an opinion here, but you know. Well, you're right. You're right, Fruity. So let's check this greenhouse effect card. We got Chuck Book versus Rex Ruger, Bliss Creed versus CNG Ty, Ratchet Rico versus Taj Millie. I can see a lot of these names are like new guys, but it's a card nevertheless, and it's battle rap we're following. I don't know which one of these guys are gonna run the game in the next 2-3 years, right? I mean, look how fast Easy the Block Captain came to arise. You know? URL put him on the map and then you kick them to the curb. At least that's what it looked like. And I still can't wait to see the return of K-Shine. I don't know, I can't remember when K-Shine is supposed to go up against, I think it's that UK rapper. Help me, Dre. Let me get back to the list for now. Bird the Realist versus K2. Bob versus Big J Dot. D Money versus Preach the God. Madface versus Hannibal. King Hashtag versus Rod. Trapman Kane versus TRZ. Educate versus TDH. King Hayes versus Sick Pick. LP Dame versus Simba. Hey, lucky. Better have a B in that name. Better have a... Yo, I'm coming to the States to copyright my name. I'm gonna copyright my name in the States. I need Simba. I can't have anybody else using anything close to Simba right now. That's an eye opener for me. If that B was gone, I'd be devastated. I'd be like, damn, there's another Simba. Fuck. Anyway, the last one is Bass versus Torch Gunner. So as you can see, a lot of these names look like new artists. I don't consider this a very big card at all. The price to enter is reasonable. It's $30 before 6 p.m., $40 after. You know what I mean? So if you're in Jersey, if I was in the States, December 21st, hold on, let me see what day that is. Yeah, it's a Saturday. See, if I was in the States, I love the culture so much, I'd probably be there. I'd be there or at a sound clash somewhere, probably in Brooklyn. There's always a sound clash going on somewhere. So that's all I care about right now as I get older. Sound clash, battle rap, music. That's why I can sit here and chat with you guys, right? Like, ooh, K-Shine versus Briz is not gonna happen, bro. Well, at least I don't think so, not right now. Nobody can seem to pull Briz out the woodwork, right? And I don't know why. I don't know why Briz just don't come back and just start running the game again. You know, at one point he was at the top. You know? But shout out to Briz and shout out to K-Shine. I'm waiting to see K-Shine come back too. But K-Shine was supposed to have a battle with that UK rapper. Is it Shotty? Yeah, Shotty Horror. Hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm on my shit tonight. Hold on. The Power Network, December 31st. Briz wants 100,000 or 10,000. No, that's, I can't see up. 10,000. Briz wants 10,000. You see, I don't know how much most of these battle rappers are paid, so I don't know if that's fair or unfair. I don't know if that's reasonable or unreasonable. But all I know is December 31st, All Year's Night. Yo, I think I want that pay-per-view. Hold on, let me see if I can get the rest of this card. The Power Network. Because boy, I will pay for the pay-per-view to see that. To see that battle. Okay. Okay, so it says more cards to be announced soon. And it's going down in Atlanta, Georgia. Pay-per-view is $50 for a limited time only. I find that's a bit harsh. That's a bit harsh. So you want to charge a nigga $50 for the pay-per-view. You haven't even given me the full card yet. You gotta give me the card, man. Come on. You don't have the card, but you want to charge. And then it says, hold on. $50 for a limited time only? Power Network, y'all gotta fix that shit. I need to see the whole card. Once I see the whole card, I would be more than happy to pay for the pay-per-view. Well, it looks like it's in Atlanta, you know, Dre. Hold on. I see a big, yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's Atlanta. Because I think the Power Network is something belonging to K-Shine. I think K-Shine started the Power Network. It's called the State of Emergency. Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia. King of Diamonds is the name of the card. And it's going down at 2 p.m. their time. The big return of K-Shine. And the final battle of Shotty Horror. I didn't realize that part. So this is his last battle. He not doing it no more. Yeah, finally I just want to mention big up Pen Game over there in the UK. I can't wait to reach the UK. I'm gonna get there soon. I need to see my daughter too. So UK we coming. Need to see my sis, my brothers. Yeah, we can do a proper link up and I can get shit done over there in the UK. So big up to everybody in the UK. Which is very hard for them to log on because it's 5 hours ahead right now. So what? It's what, 2 in the morning, 1, 2 in the morning. So they're hardly on my shows, but they watch back the lives. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Definitely. I hope his league is successful. I like to see the artists kind of coming out with their own league. So we got John the Don. Can't remember the name of his league. Bullpen. Well done, Simon. Bullpen. John the Don with Bullpen. You got Calico with the Black Mafia Battle League. You got K-Shine with the Power Network. I think there's one more. No. I think there's one more league. Boy, Dre, but you know what? I'm telling you, as soon as I end this live, because we're going to wrap it up soon, right? You know what I'm going to watch, Dre? I'm going to watch Tay-Rock versus Daylight. I've never seen that. I never got to see that battle. But now I pay for the app. Now I'm part of the app gang and a full URL subscriber. I'm going to watch that shit tonight. Definitely. I ain't gonna I enjoyed tonight's show. And I got some topics in the stash, but I want the show to pick up a little bit first. Like I've already given one of my secret weapons. Which in what? I've given 25 songs now with no chorus. About 25 hip-hop songs with no chorus. So I'm gonna wait to see who's gonna steal my shit and run with it. Yeah, man. Oh, wait, say check out that one, Dre. Arsenal versus UW. I'm gonna do that for sure. But the T-Rex, who is it? T-Rex and the T-Rex looks hot. The T-Rex and Kitchen Clean. I definitely want to see that too. To be honest, that whole card, the Winter Madness card, that shit is sick. Calico put together a good card. I ain't gonna lie. So it's virtually all the battles on that card that I want to see. So we gonna get into it. Yeah, man. Clean paper, yeah. Yeah. Kitchen Clean. I like his style, he's different. I like the guys that are a little different, just not punchers and similes and metaphors and, like their style is just different. Yeah, I rate those guys. Like Goods. Goods is just different. Goods, the way he raps, and then he likes to do this thing where, I was just off in the park one day and then I met this girl and I walked around the way and then next thing you know we was talking and then that's just some of the thing I think about while you niggas rap. Which dollar bill, Dre? Bill collector? Or a rap artist named Dollar Bill? Oh, I watched Bad News Ripped that guy apart the other day too. Bad News has been on fire. Bad News has been coming out hard. I ain't gonna lie. Rap artist Dollar Bill. Alright, I'm pre that. That's how you spell the name, Dre? Oh, battle rap artist. Okay. Using bags and bodies. Bags and bodies. Oh, that's the lead that we forgot. Bags and Bodies. Hitman Holla. That's his lead. Yeah, I forgot about that. Jay, what you think about ARP turning podcaster? I don't know. I kind of liked RBE's cars. RBE was fire still. I wish I could interview him. That'd be a bad interview, a fire interview. Oh shit, I hear you, bro. I hear you. He's supposed to leave that for people like me. He's supposed to stick to the promoting. If every promoter becomes a vlogger, then we have no events to speak on. You know? Which Adam you talking? Adam 22? Because really and truly, I don't. Let me see. Adam 22? Because boy, Adam. Yeah, ARP. Well, I kind of like his opinions on certain things. I ain't gonna lie. I've been listening to. How's it go? It's sorry podcast. I'm sorry, something like that. It's podcast. I've listened to a few, and not bad. You know, I like people that know what they're speaking on. You know, and he knows what he's speaking on. So I kind of respect his opinion, especially from a league owner. But I just don't know if that's where we need him. You know, the culture doesn't need him there. The culture needs him as a promoter. You know? And I hate to be funny, but it doesn't seem like Smack is doing too much these days. These other battle leagues seem like they're doing more than Smack. So we need ARP back. It brings balance in the business. Yes, he needs to stay in his lane for real. I mean, podcasting isn't his lane. You know, he does it well. It's like me and Soca Dre. I can play Soca as a DJ, as a selector, right? I can play Soca, but I stay in my lane, right? That's why I can do a hip hop show. I would never dream in my wildest dreams of trying to do a Soca show, where I'm gonna sit here and talk about Masha Montano and Bungie Garlin and Tion Winter and Red Hot Flames. It's just not gonna happen, you know? Yeah, man. Does DNA have a league? I think DNA has a league too, you know. Now I'm thinking about it. I could be wrong. But I think DNA has a battle league. But you don't know, people, look out for Bar TV Lyrical League coming very soon. I had a call just this afternoon letting me know that the artist will be here in a week or so. As I suggested on the live yesterday, the artist is in Barbuda, so I'm hoping they can get over and we can have this shot recorded, contract signed, everything good by the new year. So hopefully going into the new year, I can present my first battle, finally. And I hate to say this, but I just know artists are going to be blowing up my phone after they see this first battle. Especially when they know they're going to be paid. Like, which artist does not want to get paid? But at the same time, artists, I'm telling you early, if any of y'all watch back this, y'all gotta set a reasonable price, right? Don't come and tell me you want more than what Stephen Marley would charge me for a dub plate. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? So get with the times. Be patient. Be loyal. And vision where this can go. That's what you need to do. Then you figure out your price. And then as time goes on, as it gets bigger, as it gets better, so does your price. But you can't jump into it from the beginning with no battles on paper yet. Basketball TV hasn't done a battle yet, but you want to charge a figure that is just unreasonable, right? So think about it before you even link my line telling me you're ready. Alright? Drake, big up yourself. Foodie, big up yourself. Big up everybody that checked here. I really appreciate the strength because, you know, there's some work that goes into what I do. I wish I could put more work and more time into it, but you don't know the 9 to 5 go. But for now, I think I'm doing alright, and I really appreciate you guys giving me the support, you know? So you don't know. Once again, tomorrow night, Greatness Bar, just off Kentish Road. This and every Friday, Elemental and Friends, you know, from 7 till about 11, 12. You can check it out, right? European. And then on Sunday, the second installment of Mount Zion Elemental and Friends Now the Fries will be on December 22nd. You know, the first one was on December 8th. The trenches, yes sir. Big up for that one, Jay. I forgot Easy the Black Captain also has his league. And I ain't gonna lie, I hope, I've been to New York 3-4 times now, and I hope that this time when I come to the States, I can make it to Philly. Because I know I can pull up on a block in Philly with my camera and ask for 16 bars. And somebody gonna give me those 16 bars. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So once again, guys, you don't know, peace, one love, is Simmer Elemental Family Basketball TV to the world. New York, I'm coming. And you don't know. Check in next week. Real Up Wednesdays on Wednesday. Hip Hop Thursday on the Thursday. Yeah, Jay, big up yourself, man. Don't know, you go. Yeah, man, respect. Don't know, we link again next week. Yeah, man. Out. Big up. Yeah, man. Foodie, big up. Soon link up. Soon link up. Big up to the whole of Puerto Rico, too. And hold on. Let me go back here. Last but not least, Luke in Pennsylvania. Big up, too. Respect for the strength. Guys, peace. I'm out. One love. Big up.